like the hardest shit ever. Like, you cannot do anything. I literally got like one side of my weights racked at the gym because I tried to work out, and they're calling me over the intercom to come get him literally after 5 minutes because he don't want to be with anybody but me because I'm the only person with him. But you literally just can't do anything. I'm literally so exhausted from work like 90% of the time, so I don't ever get to do like a good like real workout. And I got up trying to do a workout this evening, and he don't even want to go to the kids club. This is like the third time I've tried to take him. He does not like to be with strangers, so it just makes it hard because I can't do anything. The only time I have help is when I'm working. I can't ever do anything for myself, and the other parent just gets to do whatever they want. Literally whatever. You can go hang out with your friends, you can work out, you can complain about how tired you are, but really, like, look at my life. Like, look what I have to do every single day. I hate even complaining about this because my mom helps me a lot, and I have a nanny for my son twice a week, but that's while I'm working. I'm working 24/7. As an entrepreneur, my brain is in work mode 24/7. And I only have physical help while I'm working. And so it just makes it difficult whenever I need to do things for myself. Like, my nails are down to the nubs. My toes are a whole different story because it's like when do I have the time? Where's the time to go and do that? Like, I don't have anybody to keep him for me to go sit and get my nails done for an hour. I join a gym with childcare, and he doesn't want to go to the childcare because he doesn't like strangers. I can't do work from home because if I look down for 2 seconds, he's climbed up on my kitchen island. And then you got to deal with the other party complaining that you're not being nice to them. And cleaning, just cleaning all day, every day. That's literally my life. I needed to let that cry out. It's been a little minute since I've cried. I feel like I've just been so numb to all emotion that I just haven't cried. So that did make me feel a little bit better, but it's been rough recently, and he does not want anybody but me, which I love. My mama heart loves it, but my Caitlin heart, myself, wishes that he could be okay with the childcare so that I could get a workout in. My son is 17 months old, and this has by far been the hardest stage of all of it. Hi, baby. The sweetest, but definitely the hardest, and I'm acquiring a lot of mental strength throughout this, but sometimes you just have a little breakdown. Yeah, it's a lot. We're gonna figure it out. This is embarrassing. I'll probably delete this later.
And as we can see, she did delete the video. She actually uploaded the video because I'm probably certain that she wanted to get everyone's sympathy for her situation. First things first, I never understood how people sit in their cars and record themselves crying for social media. That's something you guys would probably never have to worry about me doing. Yeah, nah, that's just a no. Secondly, I mean, this is what comes with being a strong, independent, and masculine woman who doesn't need a man. Now, I don't know her situation, right? But I'm one of those people who probably gonna ask you, why isn't your child's father helping you or either around? Now, let's separate ourselves from the scumbags that just get out here and impregnate women knowing they have no intentions to take care of their kids. Let's remove them from this situation. Let's put them in hell somewhere. Let's leave them there because they're disgusting. Let's be clear about that. To the men who actually want to be in their child's life but can't for whatever reason, and those reasons being the mother. I've seen a lot of times where single mothers in these situations do not allow their child's father to be in that child's life because they want to control every aspect about that situation. That child is 50% you, 50% him. That's a 50-50 relationship. That child comes from 50% of both of you. So although the mother side of you, the mother instincts or the mother nurturing part of you wants certain things for your child, the father also wants his certain things for his child too. You feel because that child sat in your stomach for X amount of months that your feelings trump what that father wants for his child, or how that father wants to raise his child. You allow your emotions toward that man put you in a fucked up situation where that man will risk not being in his child's life because he can't deal with you. How have you tried to fix the situation with you and that child's father? I got a better question. If you can't get an ounce of rest or peace or sleep or whatever the case may be, time to yourself, why haven't you made the decision to drop that child off at his father's house? That's always an option. I can guarantee you right now, 90% of men would love to have custody of their child. They would love for you to say, hey, you know what, I can't do this. Can you take your child? That's always an option. Now, I'm not saying sign your rights over them like that. Statistics show that single fathers do better with kids than single mothers. Single mothers are more prone to hurt their own kid because you're emotional beings. Send that child to his daddy. I have a child out here and I have a baby mama, and she won't let me get my child, but she's complaining about, having time to herself, whatever. Send me my child. Lil Rocco gonna roll with pops. Ain't no complaining. It's a ton of single men who raise their kids and they don't complain about it. Am I saying it's not hard? No, I'm not saying it's not hard. Not all women are built for that type of pressure. There's a lot of single mothers who actually strap up the boots and they get to work. I know a lot of men who do that, but no problem. They don't even get the recognition. They don't even ask for the recognition. They just do it. I know a lot of men as single fathers who make time for their kids and still had time for themselves. It's no excuse. The only excuse I really hear is your pride won't allow you to get with your baby father and y'all figure this shit out. Not even on the stems of y'all getting together, but compromising to the point where he actually can have free range with his child. See, the thing is, women have got so comfortable with the whole narrative of being a strong, independent woman, doing it all on my own. I raised my kid out on my own. Look what you're putting yourself through. You're putting yourself through unnecessary pressure. When that kid got a daddy across town, round the corner, up the block, that you can send that child to. I see this every day. I've even seen situations where the woman actually smartens up and sends that child to his daddy. You know what happens? Her life gets better. That child grows up even better, and the relationship between the mother and the father gets better because you know what? You giving him access to his child. You're allowing him to raise his child. Being a single mother is not the answer. It would never be the answer. I don't give you any extra points for being a single, strong, independent, masculine woman who don't need a man. Because at the end of the day, you need a man. Now, her situation could have fell in one of those cases where she got with this guy and this guy sold her a dream. Found out she was pregnant, he didn't want her. Her situation could have easily been one of those cases where she told the guy she was pregnant. He may have been cool with being a father, but when he stopped moving how she wanted him to move, that's when they start butting heads. I've seen a lot of cases where when women get pregnant, they expect men to stop their lives and move how they want them to move, and they don't go for it because he's not doing the things that you want him to do. He's not home with you 24/7. He never was. You think just because now he's pregnant with you, he'll be home with you 24/7? If he was never sitting in the house with you, he's not going to sit in the house with you. For whatever reason, we still have not discovered why you women ignore the signs that you see in these men. But you know what I've realized though? A lot of times it's not the signs of the men that you guys ignore. You women are the signs that men don't ignore. They see a pretty face. You can tell she's a pretty woman. And some man out here saw this pretty face, and I'm sure when she gets done up, she looks even better. Someone saw this face, body and all, whatever, and was like, yeah, I'm gonna get that. Slipped up and knocked her up. Probably not realizing that this woman right here is full of signs that he should have ignored. So all I'm gonna say is, ma'am, your best bet is to get with your baby father and find a way to resolve whatever issue you guys got going on. If that takes you sucking up your pride and being a woman and taking accountability, let go of the pride and compromise for your child. Because at the end of the day, you two have to be adults because your child can't speak for itself right now. And all y'all doing is fucking up this child even more, hence more repeating the cycle, and it's gonna happen all over and over again. Well, ma'am, as strong and as independent as you wanna be, you will always need a man.